Connect. So if you've been using Walletconnect, okay, connecting your wallet through this feature, whatever is signing in or creating a transaction, okay, if you've gotten this airdrop, then most likely this is for you. And of course, you can be able to start claiming your airdrop, and current price at 34 cents. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the one. And this is absolutely free. You don't have to do anything, right? But if you've been using Walletconnect, then of course, this is a bonus for you guys who have been transacting on Walletconnect. All right, so again, I think a lot of people feel disappointed again with this drop. Okay, it does airdrop, and some say are disappointing, but nonetheless, this is absolutely free. Moving on next, you can see here coming in from Gradient Network. So Gradient Network, as you know, this is a DPIN protocol. And of course, this is quite similar to Grass and NodeP. So what you need to do is that you just to download the extension, browser extension, and just let it run passively. You can just do your own work, okay, while this thing generates points for you. Okay, so if you've been on season 0, then I think you should check your score. How much did you get? And right now, we are moving into season 1. Okay, so I'm not sure how many seasons they're going to run, but usually, historically, for other pin protocol, they run about 2 or 3 seasons, and then after that, the airdrop for the first drop. So nonetheless, continue because it is absolutely free. Okay, you might want to get started if you are new right now. Okay, right, because this is absolutely free. Then next, we're going to see it coming in from 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀, this is Kernel. Okay, all right. So yeah, for those of you who have been providing liquid LP or liquid restake your Ethereum to other platform, okay, for 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀 token or RSETH, whether it's on Swell or Ether5. So I believe you should also getting this drop called Kernel, which is also under 𝗧𝗶𝗺. So this is season 1 drop. So for those of you who have been doing, you might want to go and claim kernel.com/claim/airdrop. Current price at 40 cents for Kernel. All right, so yeah, again, congratulations to you guys for gotten this airdrop. Okay, so some of them again mentioning peanuts. So I think most of the liquid restaking, okay, I really have low expectations. Okay, and prepare for disappointment if you are doing all this liquid restaking, because I believe you won't be making one trillion wrong, because this is more to the games of whales. Whales have the funds. They can able to outplay you. Okay, they can able to be in the top ranking position because they're coming in multiple 6 or 7 or 8 figure once they see this kind of opportunity. And then people like us who have been coming in like maybe $100, 1,000, or probably less than 10K, trying to farm, trying to to see whether we can able to eat well on this kind of drop. Sorry to say, because this is a games of whales. So you have to really take note and drop many rounds on this type of airdrop protocol. Okay, we have already learned our lesson. I myself have also learned my lesson. All this liquid restaking is totally a waste of time. Okay, it is for the games of whale. I mentioned to you guys, it's not for us, it's more towards the big players who have multiple 6-figure to 8-figure, because they can come in anytime and they can just be at the top. So no point doing all this. Okay, no point. Even though the funding is huge, but again, we are inviting bills to outwork you. Then next, okay, coming in from Debridge. So Debridge, I believe this has been airdropped since last 6 months for the first 50%. Okay, and if you have opted for a vesting, you are eligible to claim the balance plus I think a balance of 10 or 15% additional bonus. So for those of you who have been waiting till now, this is your chance to claim back your remaining 50% and then additional bonus. Claim end on 17th of May, which is 1 month from now. Okay, so current Debridge price is somewhere around 0.016, which is already at the all-time low if you look at it. Right, so airdrop season 2 is still ongoing. Use Debridge to transfer tokens across chains and endpoints. But again, I think Debridge is quite costly. Okay, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg during the time when I transact. It is quite costly, quite expensive, to be honest. I'm not sure whether this can able to cover my costs in the first place. So yeah, I think this is what it is. And this kind of protocol, you have to lower down your expectation, right? So yeah, all right. And then next, we're going to see here coming in from Wormhole. So Wormhole, okay, we can see here, you can able to claim your remaining vesting tokens or whatever bonus that you have staked during the first period, okay? And then eligible users have until 15th of July, which is about 30 days, or about 3 months, to claim any remaining rewards. So if you've been staking on Wormhole for season 1 or period 1, then you should start claiming, okay? All right, so again, I think all of the tokens are actually down about 90 to 95%. So whatever reward also cannot even compensate your loss or whatever loss. So it's like consider peanuts, staking for the sake of supporting the ecosystem, or probably eventually to qualify for another airdrop. That is my only thing right now I'm looking at for this type of protocol. Staking for the reason of qualifying for the protocol or to show your support to the community that you're still here, okay, that you're still building with them. So that's the thing. And then next, we're going to see it coming in from Superform. So as you know that Superform is more towards liquid, or you can say providing LP or putting your deposit to work. And I believe this is also quite actively on Hyperlane as well. And it uses Hyperlane route. So for those of you who have been doing Superform, okay, I think we're going to prepare something here, TGE. Okay, it's coming somewhere around this year, but there's no sign on when, whether it's Q2 or Q3. Okay, so airdrop eligibility will likely be based on the CRE points you earn. Okay, so I think the more you deposit, the more points that you're going to get. So that's how it is. This is how the point system is going to work. Okay, so again, like I said, I didn't really put much on Superform. The reason I put in is only because of Hyperlane as well. Creating a Hyperlane route, putting a couple of cents, less than $1 to transact and to create the kind of movement on traction for Hyperlane as well. Okay, so I don't have any high expectation on Superforms, okay, because I do not do really that actively on Superform as well. Okay, and then next, this is coming in from Linera. So Linera have already transitioned from the 𝗀𝘃 task to their main testnet task, which is testnet babbage. Okay, they're already gone live. So you might want to get started if you have been doing from 𝗀𝘃. So you gotta click the link and then you gotta sign in using your email, create a username, profile picture. And then what you need to do is to like or retweet the post, connect Discord to gain points, and of course to interact on Twitter. So that's the thing. Engage with this post to earn points, like posts, right? So yeah, I think this is the thing right now that is happening. And this is the latest testnet that you need to do for Linera. Last but not least, coming in from Optimism. So Optimism, I believe they have been doing quite well in terms of their drops. Okay, the first drop, second, and then now you are airdrop 6, number 6. I've gotten the number 5, fifth last airdrop, which is quite rewarding. Way for transacting on the Optimism-based network, and eventually they reward me. So this is the next task. Okay, how you want to do it is that you need to go to Superstacks. They have already launched this. And then you need to bridge USDTO to available chains, right? You need to earn XP. So yeah, I think this is the one, right? You're gonna earn XP. Then you're gonna use Stargate. You're gonna use a lot of these chains. So which chain that is involved? Sonium, base, mini chain. Okay, we have ING, and then I'm not sure, is this Beam, and then this one is the gold chain. Okay, so yeah, I think these are the chain that you can be able to use. Okay, might want to start bridging. Okay, you want to start bridging, and then you want to start to gain as much point as possible. So here, how are you going to earn XP here? Provide liquidity on Uniswap. Okay, USDT, ATH/USDTO. This is what you need to provide. Velodrome, also you need to do this, CL100-USDTO or /RACTor. Then this one also on the Optimism. Okay, so you got to follow instructions in order for you to, to qualify for the points. Okay, so it's a one-time multiplier. So it's bridge. So you need to bridge using Stargate. Stargate Finance. Okay, so you need to bridge using Stargate Finance. And then of course okay, and then you're going to read some instruction here. Okay, so from now through June 30th, okay, user can receive experience points. Okay, bridging USDTO. Okay, so XP is not a token. I think this is just points. Okay, so how to earn more? Which is provide more liquidity. Okay, and then the longer you stay, the better it is. And then other surprises along the way. Okay, so yeah, I think the key word here, the key thing to take home is that you need to be active. You need to be, you know, to maintain loyal, to stay as long as possible until the whole period. Right. So now it is already 18th or now it's already 19th of April, and it will run until June, right? So another like what 2 months, two and a half months from now, right? So yeah, you want to get started, right, for these 2.5 months. Okay, you want to keep transacting. If you are really keen to go for the Airdrop 6, okay, for optimism. All right, so yeah, this is the way to actually bridge through Starwood. All right, so I think that's all I have for this week, and